Okay, on every single one of these at the top, you have to use the fact, if you look at the notes, which you should have, you have to use the fact that a triangle, the inside of a triangle is going to add to give you 180. So on all of these, you're just going to add these two angles together and subtract it from 180, and that's how you're going to find the measure of angle 1. So I would start off by taking 92 plus 63. So you have 92 plus 63. That's going to give you 155. And then so to find the measure of angle 1, I would take 180 and subtract 155. And so the measure of angle 1 in that one is 25. Do the same thing on this. 20 plus 87, get your answer, subtract from 180. 80 plus 40, get your answer, subtract from 180. Okay, and these you're using the same concepts. Okay, so and you can look at it in different ways. So first, let's look at this big triangle here. Okay, so if I'm looking at the big triangle, this whole angle up here is going to be 28 plus 17. So I'm going to add 28 and 17 to get that top angle. So that's 45 for the top. Then I got 85, and then I got Z that I don't know. Okay, so 85 and Z. So I got 45 plus 85. So 45 plus 85 gives me 130, and if I subtract that from 180, then I can find Z, because remember, I'm looking at this big triangle. So Z would be 50. Now, if I want to go back and look at the little triangle, so I can look at this one right here to find Y. Well, I know this is 50. I know this part is 17. So I would have 50 plus 17, so 67. Then if I subtract that from 180, it gives me 113 for angle Y. Okay, then I've only got to find X. Well, I know this is 28, so now I'm going to come over here and I'm going to look at this triangle. Okay, this is 28 and this is 85, so I'm going to add 28 and 85. That's going to give me 113, and I'm going to subtract that from 180. So I get 67 for X. Or you could have recognized that these two make a linear pair. So if I know this is 113, 180 minus 113 gives me 67. That's kind of how you're going to do all of these in this section. If there's one you can't figure out when you look at the answers, make sure you message me and let me know. Okay, remote interior angles. So if I'm looking at angle 1, these two angles would be the remote interior angles. They're the ones that are away or opposite from that outside angle. And we know that if you looked at your notes, if we add these two together, it's going to give us angle 1 out here. Okay, so 38 plus 70 is going to give us angle 1. If we add our remote interior angles, it gives us our exterior angle. So which angle is an exterior angle? That's angle 1. What are its remote interior angles? Well, the 38 degrees and the 70. Then it says to find the measure of angle 1 and find the measure of angle 2. Find the measure of angle 1, we just add 38 and 70. So that's 108. Then the measure of angle 2, these two form a straight line, or you can take these and subtract from 180. So to find the measure of angle 2, I can do 180 minus 108. So that's 72. Okay, find the value of the variables and the measure of the angles. So we still have to know the fact that the inside of this triangle, any triangle, adds to be 180 degrees. So I would have 8x plus 2 plus 9x plus 3 plus, that means 90, equals 180. And I'm going to combine my terms. So 8x plus 9x is 17x. 2 plus 3 plus 90 is It's 95. So then I'm going to subtract 95. So 180 minus 95 is 85. So I have 17x equals 85. Divide by 17, and x is 5. If I want to find those angles, I'm going to plug it in. So 8 times 5 plus 2. So 40 plus 2 is 42. 9 times 5 is 45 plus 3, so 48. So 42, 48, and 90. This is going to be the same way. 2x plus 6 plus 2x minus 6 plus x equals 180, and then solve for x and plug in. Okay, and that's all. Well, let's do this down here at the bottom. Let's do number 16. So I can find angle 3 because 72 plus 86 plus angle 3 should give me 180. So that's the inside of a triangle. So to find angle 3, I'm going to add 72 plus 86. It's going to give me 158, and I'm going to subtract that from 180. So angle 3 is 22. Well, 3 and 4 are vertical, so this also has to be 22. And then you know that these three angles here should add to be 180. So you got 22 plus 70, so that's 92. So you got 180 minus 92, so that's 88. So angle 5 should be 88. Okay, over here you can find angle 2. Well, you can find angle 1 because these three are going to add to be 180. So 180 minus 31 minus 16, or 116 is going to give you angle 1. And over here, that's 90. So 90 plus 38, and then subtract it from 180 is going to give you the measure of angle 2.